Chippy, first little bit of training here in Seattle. It's been a week. How's the first week of training been here in the rain?
Yeah, a lot of rain. I think everybody's excited to come back and put their work in, but on the other hand, I think everybody wants to go to Spain to get some nice weather. But yeah, everybody's working hard, and thought it was a good first week of training.
Being back in Spain, from last year too, do you have different goals looking ahead to the regular season as opposed to looking ahead to a Club World Cup?
Yeah, I think we have more time. We can do the things a little bit more patiently, and enjoy this process. I think we rush a little bit because Club World Cup, and we compress a little bit our time, and now we have this time in our favor to work what you need to work and be ready for the season. So,
aside from being in Spain and it just being nice, and what are the benefits to a trip like that?
being together like 24 hours as a team, and to get this time to know each other. We have a couple of new guys, so these little adjustments and rest. Obviously, I have two kids, so when I go home right now, it's very hard to get the rest. So yeah, we have this rest component, the food, everything we need to get a little bit more in this process.
On the adjustment, I'm going to go back a little bit, some technical questions. I'll start with the overall. On the adjustments, from last year, did you feel that the players got the message in terms of what formation you all needed, and it was just a lack of execution, or it wasn't?
I think it was not a lack of execution. The idea was there. I think we did a really good job to build up from the back. I think our defense was one of the best of the league. So all of that is inside in the new system, but the last part is putting more goals in our favor, and I think that we need to adjust and be better for this season. So we need to work. I think we worked that last year, but maybe we can get a little bit of variations. I think that's the word. Sometimes the opposite team knows what you're doing. Sometimes when you get a little isolated on the left side, they know. So maybe you can get more guys involved in that side as well, because on the right we have a lot of overlaps, and the left side sometimes you miss this. So yeah, we need to work, and I feel we got better this year.
In that and trying to be dynamic, is it that guys were thinking too much, and that's why you just went to the same old way? And is that something now in terms of just free flow? Don't think too much when you get in the final third. Be in the right place, but don't think too much.
Yeah, it's not just one thing. I think we need, as a team, help who gets the ball to do a overlap, or when we get the ball in the final third, the touch line, we need more guys inside the box. So it's a little bit of everything in the final third. We are working to get the ball a little bit more inside the field, in those boxes, finding Albert and Christian in the pockets, because sometimes you go straight to the side, and that is a little bit easier to the defense to defend. So maybe you can progress the ball a little bit more inside, and then we go wide. So these little things, I think, will improve our game.
And how can a new young winger potentially help with that exact thing, and help with you guys, being more dynamic there in the final third?
You mean
Pedro?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know much about him. We are waiting for him to be here with us to start training, and we'll see from that. But you have guys to do this channel, and I think it's more it's about how we help this guy to be more successful.
You mentioned the new defenders. What have you made of Nathan and John Bell and the new faces on the team?
They are doing pretty well. We don't have Yaimar and Jackson right now, so they are stepping in that spot and training really well, training hard. So I think that position we are very, very solid.
Nice to have another Brazilian in Nathan.
Yeah, I miss a bear.
Yeah.
Now Nathan is here, so we need to keep this crew going.
What do you need to see in the transition game then? Because defensively, you are number 2 and 3. What do you need to see once
Yeah, I think this is a little bit of that I'm saying about when you get the ball, we go too wide, maybe too soon, and that make us disorganized a little bit because guys are overlapping, and that go against LAFC. We go to the right and we miss the ball, and they catch us a little bit disorganized. But these are part of the game, our game. This transition part. We know we have Christian and Alex in that side. They are pretty good doing that. So we need just adjust to this part of the game. We're gonna keep doing that, but when you lose the ball, we need to be more prepared to these transitions, making some fouls or stopping the opposite team a little bit earlier.
So I got one. I'm sorry to delve on this. When you're in transition, does that mean that when you get the ball, you wait, that person has a little bit more patience and let the outside backs go, and then maybe you find the inside as opposed to going to the right when you get that ball?
Yeah, sometimes when you go to left or right, we try to go to the touch line or try to go to the goal too early, and sometimes you need to be a little bit more patient to maybe go there and come back and go to the left and come back. So a little bit more patience in this final third, and also these transitions moments is gonna happen every time. So how we're gonna deal with that, we need to do here in training.
You have a lot of young talent in the central midfield. Obviously, you were the position that you're playing. Obviously, what is the conversation that you have with the Danny and Obed and maybe even Soda or Josh in terms of like keeping their head up and biding their time and just not getting down on themselves if they're not getting the playing time they want.
Yeah, I think the coach's message this year is very about everybody's gonna have his chance to play, and it's about us to make that happen and make our time on the field happens. And so, like you said, we have these young guys, very talented, and the message is Bracky is the guy talking to us about that role, to be patient when we get the ball and all of that, the angles. So I think everybody's very in the right mental shape to do this role. Unfortunately, only 2 guys gonna play, but that's the sports. If he's not here, he's gonna be in someone else, and like Danny did last year in Colorado. So I think this is a good school for all of these young kids to play. If it's gonna be here in another club, they're gonna be ready.
Last couple days here at Starfire before you move to the new facility, you gonna miss this place at all?
Yeah, I mean, the new facility will be great. I think everybody's excited to see it inside the building, the training ground. But this is part of the history of our club, and yeah, for sure we're gonna miss. But this is the how it works. We need to step forward, and I think gonna be a better for this club.